video, I'm going to be showing you how I'm designing 2 different patterns for a kind of mini spring collection that I'm designing. So I'm going to kind of show you how I'm doing all of that on Photoshop. If you want to see how I kind of painted all of these on my iPad, I did that in the last couple videos, so I'll link those here if you're interested in watching them. So yeah, let's just get into it and I will show you the whole process of how I'm doing that. Good morning. So I have been working on my new pattern and I've kind of, I don't know, it took a few days for me to kind of get through this whole process. I've had some other things in my business that I needed to take care of. I'm kind of switching to a new manufacturer, and so I've been trying to go in and manually update a lot of my products. So that's been taking up a lot of my time, but I finally was able to get to the pattern and I just finished this one up, and I think I'm going to have some time over the next few days to kind of work on some other ones kind of with these same flowers. So yeah, I'm going to show you what this one looks like, and it is almost time for me to go to work, so I'm going to get a little bit of work done for the freelancing job that I have and then head on to work and have a full day. And I think we're going to try to run. It's supposed to be, I think, like 78 today, so it's going to be really beautiful and warm and sunny, so I think it's going to be the perfect day to be outside and go for a run. So yeah, it's going to be a full day, but let's just kind of get into it. So I had a very productive day at work today, which always feels so nice. I just got so much done, and there's still a lot more to do, which, you know, there always will be and it's never going to end, but I did get a lot done today, so that feels really good. And I did end up going for a run right after work. It was really hot today. I think it got up to like high 70s, maybe even 80 degrees, and I just haven't been running outside in that type of temperature in a while, so it was a little bit slow, and I did end up going a little bit further than I normally do, which probably wasn't a good idea, but it was just such a beautiful day and I really wanted to be outside. And honestly, it wasn't too bad. It just took some walk breaks and it took a little bit longer, and then I ended up walking kind of after my run for like another mile just because I wanted to be outside a little bit more and kind of cool off. So it was actually really nice, and I really like to run by the water, and so it's just like a really pretty view. So yeah, and now I'm home. I just ate my dinner, and I think what I'm going to do is start the next pattern. And I think this one I'm going to do with the tulips and daffodils and just do those. I may add in some other like little leaves just to kind of add some pieces to fill the empty spaces, but I think I really want to focus on the tulips and the daffodils being kind of like the main flowers in the pattern. So yeah, let's work on that. I think I'm going to do 30 minutes of that. I've been trying to do more like time blocking to kind of help me not feel so overwhelmed and like break down my tasks into like smaller chunks of time for things. So we're going to do this for 30 minutes and I'm going to listen to a podcast, and then I think I'm going to read for 30 minutes, or I don't know, a couple chapters and stuff before I go to bed. So that sounds like the perfect evening for right now, and very relaxing too. So let's just get into it. Good morning. So I am going to finish up my pattern today. I actually pretty much did most of the pattern yesterday. There were just a few little gaps that I needed to fill in with some different leaves and kind of arrange things a little bit differently, but I'm going to do the final edits now. So that feels really good. This one went by so much quicker than the last one, but I think the last one just had a lot more flowers that I was working with, so it took a little bit longer to kind of place them all. So very excited about this one, and I may do one more pattern for this little kind of mini spring collection that I'm doing. And yeah, I think I need to brainstorm a little bit of how I want it to look, so I'm probably going to maybe do that a little bit later today or tomorrow or maybe this weekend. So yeah, let's just finish this one up. Okay, so I finished up my pattern, but what I wanted to kind of show you was, I don't think I really highlighted this in the last pattern that I did, but I added this textured background. Like before it was just a smooth, solid color, but I feel like it kind of helps kind of flow with the texture that was already on the flowers that I did on the iPad, just to kind of help it blend together a little bit more rather than it feeling a little bit different. Let me show you what it looked like before. Okay, so here's what it looks like without the textured background. See, it's just kind of solid and plain, and then here is with the texture. I just feel like it helps it flow a little bit better. Otherwise, these just kind of look like they're just sitting on top of the background, whereas I feel like this one just kind of makes it flow a little better and kind of blend in, and they kind of feel a little more together. So that's what I did for this one, and then for the other pattern that I did too. Okay, so that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know what you think, and I will see you in the next one.